Instagram, Facebook, how are you guys doing? Today I thought I'd just come to you, give you a little information about rental income property versus gambling, probably playing blackjack, and some of the traps that you don't want to see. And we'll spend the next couple of days and weeks going over it while I go into more detail. Because a lot of people say, I've owned duplexes, I've owned single family homes, and people say, oh, you'll make great money. You just rent out the property and then the tenant will pay you and blah, 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 blah. Or you have this, you get a duplex, triplex, you live in one of the units and everything will work out. You may not know me, Martin Morris, 53, 26 years in sales, own duplexes in Yucca Valley, own houses in Los Angeles. No, it's not that easy. That's why the problem with buying rent a home, and when you hear people say, oh, I'm going to buy my house and then buy a new house and rent out a new house. Buy a house and rent out my existing. That's crazy, man. Why don't you just give yourself a heart attack, man? Because these are the traps that you don't realize that you're going to be depending on where you live and what city you're in. Here's one: trash. Just do the code enforcement and health ordinances. Even if your tenants are supposed to pay the trash, if they don't pay the trash, guess what? You're going to have to pay the trash. Otherwise, it's like a health issue. Water. Just because this says you can try to pass on the, rubs to the client. Sometimes they pay, sometimes they don't. Legally, because of health things, you're going to have to possibly pay if they don't pay. Insurance. You got property insurance. You got property taxes, and that's what killed me. Property taxes. And what happens if it's a so-called hot economy and they send you supplemental tax bills? City of County of San Bernardino. I got so many of those. I thought I was a boyfriend. I thought we were dating. Insurance for the property. We're just talking about insurance for liability insurance, unumbrella insurance. We're just about regular property insurance. You're going to have to pay that. And you're hoping, well, in my customer's rent, I'll put $50 to recoup. Well, if they don't pay the rent, you know what that is? $0. It's another one. Water, trash, property taxes. Landscaping you can maybe get away with. Just be a slumlord. Just say, I don't care. So landscaping, that's optional. You just may have to sneak in there and drop those rat pellets so that you don't get any rats. But trash, electricity. Oh, electricity. That's another one. Just because you can try to pass on that to the clinic, they don't pay, you may still have to pay, depending on, look at COVID. People didn't get evicted for almost over a year. So just because it says that you can pass it on, you may not. So you're looking at trash, water. We're just talking about utilities. Trash, water, electricity. God forbid if you have gas to heat things. So those are the 3 things that you have to worry about. And I'm not counting property insurance, liability insurance. And what about regular property maintenance? Hey, Martin, your fence is falling down on our property and we need it fixed. Hey, Martin, there's a leak. Go to the neighbor's house, big old spring leak because of the freezing weather in the area. Got to repair that. Cut the water off. Got to get a plumber out there. Hey, is there anything I can do to expedite? Already having trouble getting my tenant to pay money, so can you help me out? Can you give me a deal? So we're going to talk about those. Now, you say, Martin, what about gambling? Let's say blackjack versus rental income. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 gas. If it's gas or propane, just say propane. You may have to pay for that. That's 4. Property insurance is 5. Liability insurance is 6. So you have 7 potential threats that can take away your rental income. Now, versus gambling. My game of choice is blackjack and the lottery when it gets up to 200 or 300 million. So let's say blackjack, for example. I have to just hit 17. I don't even have to hit 17. Blackjack, I have to just make sure either the dealer bust, my hand is higher than the dealer hand, or we tie. So I have the dealer bust, my hand is higher, we'll tie. Depending on the casino, if you tie, it's a push, you don't lose money. Now, take those 3 and blackjack. So you have 4 potential positive outcomes. The dealer busts. You get a blackjack. Your hand basically is higher than the dealer's hands. Or you push. 4 things that you have to worry about. Versus rental income property. Trash. Water. Gas. Property insurance. Taxes. Maybe landscaping if you don't want to be a slumlord. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it may just be better to gamble. Just go to the casino. Not counting property management. You're going to try to do property management? Good luck. They take 10 to 15% off the top. They worse crooks than the people you're living with. They supposed to be on your side. So go to my website, 202BDBroke.com. We're building that. I'm just showing you how as you get older, it's better to have a couple of $100 in your pocket sometimes than to be super rich. Hey, why don't you just have a little extra money in your pocket? Go to my website. Also, I'm starting a YouTube master class. Well, I'll go to my 2014 video. Showed you how when I was in foreclosure, owed over 100, almost close to $94,417 on the student loan, which is below $20,000. I owed over $12,000 on a line of credit and other bills, not counting the property tax bills, probate. How I started my journey back then to where hopefully, well, starting next month, well, I've already started the passive income, but I'll have $2,000 to $2,500 extra income, free cash flow to invest. So I want to help you because as you build more confidence, you'll spend more money, you'll do business with me, I'll do business with you. If you have no confidence, you're not going to do business with me. I'm not going to do business with you. And you're going to keep, and some of you guys be shopping at those swap markets, which is a market where you go in and you have to bag your own groceries. That ain't cool, especially when the food is really expensive. All right, talk to you later.